Check, check. All right, we're live. Back here, boys. Room. Got about 5 minutes here left to go. And so we are just going to sit and wait for this open. Like I said, what did ES do here last night? It traded down to our 75.39. It looked around. Tap, tap, tap. That was the plan I laid out last night before Asia opened. Trade down to 75.39 and held. What do? We rallied back up to. There, go put that back, buddy. Don't play with those. Can you go put it back? Go put it back. Please don't play with it. And we rallied all the way up to 75.78, which we're holding. Be the key moment. Right? Hold 75.78, trade up to 97, and into our 07 to 17 zone. Fail 78, rotate back down to 58, possibly back down to 39. Now this is an inside day number. At home. Inside day number 3. Inside days. We have to let the market open here. Right now, we just closed that last 5-minute auction here over 78. So we closed below, closed above. Right. See if this 30-minute auction closes above. So if they open this thing above 75.78, we'll be on the tape here. Way. As far as the NQ goes, our level 687.50, but like I said, or I timed out there quick. I don't like looking at the NQ during the first 15-20 minutes because it diverges from the ES, and you can go 150 points straight up and straight down, look above and below levels as it's searching for liquidity, and I have to let levels trade, let things tighten. Algorithmic traders and want control price action. Want to trade with control price action. Obviously, our main level there is 29,880 above us. Higher, it's a little bit better towards 931 on the NQ. But we'll see what happens here and how it open it. We could open into our reversal zone on the NQ, and this thing shifts up and just. This is why I look at the NQ during 1520. Usually the first theory. Okay, yeah, well, and my trades on the NQ usually don't get placed until about. So just sitting and waiting. Any questions here, guys? We've got about 3 minutes to go. You guys ready to rock? Right now, you got a bunch of offers here on the ES above our 78. We're opening in our rotational zone, so my expectations are low, right? Oh, hang on a sec here, guys. Sec here. All right, here we go, guys. We're gonna open here right on 78 here, so it's gonna be a point for me. It's either open and drive here off 78, or we're gonna chop around here in our rotational zone. Might come down to 66, 88. Might reject there, but we're gonna open. I'm in no rush here. We're gonna open E and Q rated on our 85.25, and we rejected just wick touch there, perfect for 8th. See what they got for us. Not a fan of where we're opening. Look at that. We opened right on 78. Surprise. All right, let's see what they got here. What we do. Down a little bit here. Sniff, maybe 68. Hmm. 736 there in the NQ. There. Let's see what the tape shows us here. A little bit of a bid there, front running 68 there at 72 on the ES. Nothing crazy, but it's there. Same with the NQ there into quote unquote 750 in front of 6. This is normal. They always front run at low level. Back up at 78 here on the ES. Let's just see how the first 5 minutes. Do a bunch of here. We'll see if the sellers can push this down. There we go. Come down to 68. See if we find some bid support here in the 68. Right, there we go. Getting into 68. See if there's 736 there on NQ. Let's see if we can push lower here into 687, or let's see if 68 holds the bid here on ES and 730 holds the bid here. Ski. Oh, there's a pop. Let's see, where are the sellers here right now? My data's kind of sure what's going on. All right, there's our bid there. So 736 trying to hold here. I'd love another attempt to go down. See if we can backfill that 830 candle all the way to our 687. That candle opened right on 67 at CPI. Right, and not surprised. But we're almost done backfilling. So I'd like to see try to go down there and see what happens. There we go. 2 minutes to go here in the first close. Remember, inside day, guys. Where's yesterday's low? Yes. Right there to 51. So see if we get down there. We'll see how the first 5 minute close here. See if we close 68. If we can at least get into 58, I'll be happy with that. NQ's trying to get down here to 687. So we're giving it an opportunity here to come down. They are building a bit of a bid here below 68. We'll see. NQ's a lot more heavier here. Sellers rate at 730 here, pushing forward. We'll see if this bid breaks here in the ES here and comes down to at least 64. or if we see any weak sell prints. Every new low we make here, we want to watch, right? Bidding here. Okay, 68. Go. And Q a lot more heavier here, man. Good selling here from 40 down to the lowers, trying to get to 687. As you can see, this is why I don't really pay attention to the NQ during the open. You can go a lot further than the ES. ES can catch a bid here, and then like the ES can continue. The NQ can continue. There we go. There's 687. So I was waiting for. Now we'll see what happens here. Let's see. Let's see if the ES can continue lower here. Little plunge. Okay, 687.50 to the tick. Start watching here. Let's start watching here. ES have what it takes here to get to 58. Almost at that OS. Put in a bit of a weak sell print here to 64. Starting to watch it here. If we pull up here above 68 here. So the first 5-minute candle closed beneath 68. We could see a 10-minute back above. Or we're going to push in selling these lows and we'll get that flush here. So far, perfect. That's just 687 on the NQ. That's what I was looking for. See if find support here. There's a 50-point bounce there in the NQ to the tick. Know your levels, man. That's why I love this system. See what I mean here? The ES bounces 4 points. The NQ goes. But I always game plan, right? Nope. Good bids here, all the way from 13 down to 687 here on the NQ here. That's where your support is, at least to start. We'll see if the bears can break it. But it's literally a perfect wick touch to our level. Imagine the bears will take another run at it here. Hopefully they. Otherwise, we're going to close above 730 and try to rotate this thing back up to 85. Same with the ES here. Hold 68. Look below. Back above 68. Station back up to 78. Let's see. I doubt it. See why. Second. Like your guy. Struggling here. Give me like a. It's serviceable here. Something's going on here. I've dropped from like 250 megabits per second 5. So something's. I'll have to figure. Stream might be here for. Check. Short here. Well, let's just keep going here. What happens. So perfect. 687.50 here on the NQ just ripped. Tapped and went. And we recovered that first 10-minute bar over 78. Pullback possible here off 78 here and a rip up towards 97 here. At least 88 and a half. Where the market wants to go. Something was up this morning. Stop.